Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Lawn Care USA. Now if you're new to this series, you've never seen it before, basically this is a lawn care series based around the USA as opposed to my usual British stuff. However, we haven't actually started the lawn care just yet because we're actually making our own HQ. So previously we've chopped down some trees, we've turfed up the ground so we can actually start putting our own comconcrete down. So we're carrying on that today. Now we do have a little thing on rental which I'll show you in a minute, but we've just been to pick up some materials for this project as well. So in the back of this truck we have a couple of tons, or probably more than a couple. We have a lot of crushed rock. Now we're going to be using the crushed rock to base the ground because the ground is quite soft. It's next to a river, so the mud's very soggy. So we're going to lay down the crushed rock, and then we'll put the concrete on top of that. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully it goes well. So here is our site. As you can see, Health and Safety have made us fence it off now. And there's our little rental truck in there. Well, not truck, rental bulldozer in there. So we've also cleared up the logs. We did use the straps on the bulldozer to do that. So it's all good. So first of all, we just need to dump off our materials. So we're going to drive over here real quick. Actually, the ground's quite uneven, which is why we're doing this. So we probably should have used dirt first, but unfortunately, with farm sim, you can't put piles on top of piles. So we've skipped a step. We're just going to go straight to the crushed rock. So we'll get this unloaded here first of all. So we're starting life off today in the Ford. This Ford's quite impressive. I will give it that. We are also stuck though. There we go. I was in the wrong gear, but we'll pretend that never happened. So yeah, we'll just basically get this rock unloaded here. Awesome. Let's move this truck out of the way a minute. Get her over here. So this is going to be a slow process for me. Luckily you guys are only going to see one load of this. Hopefully. We may do a couple loads, but I forgot to turn the truck off. GG. So yeah, here we go. This is the crushed rock pile here. As you can see, crushed. It's just basically big gravel. It's not gravel. It is crushed rock. So we need to basically... Here's a good example. So it's quite uneven here, so we need to put it into here and get it as even as we can. Like I said, we would usually use dirt for this and then put the concrete, the crushed rock on top. But we can't put piles on top of piles on farm sim, which is a shame. So we're going to jump in to the Rotec bulldozer today. Now this thing here is actually from farm sim, not farm sim, from a Giants game, I believe, which was like a construction simulator they used to have back in the day. So someone's converted that over, which is pretty cool. We'll just make sure everything is working. So we have the shovel there. And on the back, we should have... It's not working. How do we do it? Oh, there we go. So there is the subsoiler on the back working as well. But we don't need that today. Now, we're going to be relying mainly today on the weight. Let's get it started up first of all. Yeah, we're going to be relying on mainly the weight of this thing, if I'm honest. And there's like 10 million cameras on this thing. So we're trying to stay in third person as we can. It's not as easy to flick in between first and third, unfortunately. Right, let's go ahead and line ourselves up here. Get a good sort of angle. We'll get the blade in position and we'll start trying to lever this out anyway. So this is going to work basically like silage, I think. But because the ground is so uneven and we're on tracks, it may be a little bit bouncy. Let's just move that camera around to this side. I forgot the fence was there. There we go. So we want to even it out into this ditch. This is what we're aiming for over here. This little ditch. So we'll actually scoop down quite low so we can actually push it over here. Go, 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 go. Why won't it move? We're in a bulldozer. It's finding it hard to move along some gravel. That doesn't seem right. So there we go. We'll push the first load into the ditch there. Go on. Go, you can do it. Yes. Right, we'll get this one down. Sorry, by the way, guys, sorry if I sound a little bit croaky today. My voice is going again. It's just it always happens to me. I'm not sure what's wrong, but my voice seems to go every 5 seconds, so I do apologise. Right, so we push that into there like that. We're going to try and get this level down a little bit more if we can. Oh, lift the blade up. There we go. Shove that into there. Good. Looks like we've actually managed to fill up that gap there now. We're going to use the weight of the bulldozer to try and even it out now a little bit. There we go. Turn around, we'll do it like this. So the reason I'm doing it in third person is the interior of this thing isn't great. I'll show you that. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great either. What is that on the floor? I have no idea what that is. Something... I don't know. I just don't know what that is on the floor. Right, we'll get this turn around. This has a 0 degree turn as well, which is pretty cool. Obviously it's on track, so you'd expect that. Right, we'll get this back into forward here. So yeah, the plan is, guys, now we've got to get this crushed rock down, and then we'll place some concrete on top of this, and then that is the groundwork done. Now we can actually start the construction after this. So finally we're getting around to the actual construction of it. We're going to probably put... I don't know the layout just yet. We're going to get some blueprints written up. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. If you guys know any good sheds out there, feel free to let me know. Good sheds that would be for like a lawn care episode. Feel free to post them in the comment section. Your comment won't go through straight away if you put a link, but I will accept it afterwards. Basically, if you put a link into the comment section, as default, YouTube puts it into what is called the review bin, and then the uploader has to review it and then accept it. So don't worry, your link has not been deleted. It just needs to be reviewed if you're putting a shed into there. And I'll give you a shout out if I decide to use your shed as well. There we go. So we'll quickly even this bit out here. Now the reason I'm not using the scraper, look, no. See the light flash before my eyes then. So the reason I'm not using the shovel like you would in real life, or the blade, let's call it, is because it's a bit dodgy on Farm Sim. You guys already know this, you all played Farm Sim. It doesn't work like you'd expect. So we're getting it down as low as we can without, like that basically, without it actually picking up the gravel. So we just basically want to scrape it, but it's picking it up sometimes, which isn't good. So this apparently wasn't enough gravel, enough crushed rock. We might have to go fetch some more crushed rock in a second, because it's pretty flat at this point, and we've only filled out the middle basically. So now we need some for the outskirts. There we go. It's looking pretty good though. It's looking pretty flat. There's a little bit here just off to our right. There we go. Let's get that bit. Awesome. So yeah, it's looking pretty flat now. We're just going to go ahead and give it one more little kick with the tracks. It's crushed rock, not like a sand or anything, so it doesn't matter if we're using the tracks. It's crushed anyway, so if we crush it a little bit more, it ain't going to matter too much. But unfortunately, I think we need to jump back into the Ford and collect some more. I thought this would cover a lot more ground than it has. It's like 25,000 litres of rock, which probably isn't that much considering how heavy rock is, but there we go. Right. So yeah, I've made my mind up. We are going to go and fetch some more crushed rock. So we'll get the bulldozer turned off here. We'll jump back into the Ford pickup truck, or Ford dumper truck, sorry, and we'll collect some more crushed rock, and I'll meet you guys back here. Get booted up a minute. Come on. And we're away. Right, okay, ready. So we are heading back to the site now. We're just around the corner from it, actually. We're back in town. Where is it? It's just before the petrol station. It always comes out of nowhere, this road. Right, let's go ahead and turn down here. So as you can see, we've got another full load here of crushed rock. So we're going to go ahead and unload this. It's probably going to be the last load of this video, per se. But, come on, out of the way. Get a road truck. Right, let's go ahead and... Where should we unload this one? Let's see where we need it most. And we'll roughly... Okay, we're going to go for this side here. This is like the most open side. So what we're going to do this time is unload and drive at the same time. And maybe it will cut down on work with the bulldozer as well. So we'll go ahead, start unloading this. Go, 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 go. Slow and steady. And we'll slowly start getting it into line, sort of thing. Should help us a little bit at least. We're going to actually stop there because we need to swivel this truck around a minute. There we go. Come on. This has got a really bad turning circle on this Ford. It's impossible to drive with a keyboard, this thing. I tried a minute ago. So luckily we are using a wheel. Right, let's go ahead and get the rest of this unloaded here first of all. There we go. Let's drive up. And that is it. It's empty. So we'll go ahead and get the bed closed back down now. Lowered back down. There we go. Get it turned off. And we'll jump back into the bulldozer for the final time. So as you can see, we're making progress. I basically just got to everything that's dirt. So along here, we've got to make this whole thing crushed rock so we can lay some concrete down on it later on. Alright, let's go ahead and find a good camera view here. There we go. So yeah, unfortunately this thing doesn't make very good for in-cab cameras, which is a shame, but I'd rather let you guys see exactly what we're doing. So we haven't got that much to level anymore. As you can see, the Ford done quite a good job at spreading it out, kind of. So we'll go ahead and lower the bucket down slightly here. And we'll get it shoved into this gap over here. Oh, okay, it's progress. Progress. We're making progress. Right, let's go ahead and put that there like that. So yeah, basically future plans. I know we've been through it roughly in this video already, but I'll just give you a more in-depth view whilst we're here. So yeah, we're going to be having here a shed like for inside storage, preferably quite big. Not sure on what shed design we're going for yet, which how many like bays and stuff, all that good stuff. But we want a parking lot as well, and we have like this random. Let me just show you in case you guys haven't seen that. Rotate the camera around a minute. We've got like, this random slipway here into the water. So I'm trying to think how we can implement that into our business, make some money off that. Maybe we could start doing boat deliveries. Let people like set off from our yard, or maybe even pick the boats up for them. Saves them doing it themselves and all that good stuff. So possibly do that. That may be another possible business idea we've got there. So we might let people use our slipway to get into the river, and then they could take the river all the way down to the lake. And they'll be sorted from there, basically. Right, let's go ahead and work on this piece a bit more. I don't know why this is not as flat as it was a minute ago. It's like it's growing over time. There we go. So there's a couple of gaps I want to get as well. So we'll just lower this down that bit. Awesome. Now, the better tool might be, what we're going to do actually after this is go and collect the caterpillar, which I think we left at the diner because we had to switch out everything earlier on. So we might collect the caterpillar and a caterpillar skid steer, sorry, because it's got a nice little bucket that we can use to level this a little bit better, maybe. But basically just to finish it off. So we'll do the main groundwork here with the rented bulldozer, and then we could use the skid steer, like I just said, to basically do all the little fine bits. Like this bit here, for example. The skid steer will be perfect for this bit here, which we've just made worse. Fantastic. See if we can do it with our tracks instead. Did it work? Not really. So yeah, we probably are going to get these skid steers. So what I'll do is I'll quickly finish leveling this up. A couple more seconds. We use the tracks now so we don't scoop it all up like you guys just saw. There's a bit here I want to get to. Like that. There we go. Oh gosh, there's a bit here. There's a pile here. There we go. Let's push that out like that. We might need to actually use the blade for this because... Oh no, we've pushed it onto the grass. Dang it. Not to worry. So it's looking quite good. We've got a little bit on this side here, which we're going to go and collect now. This bit here. And yeah, we're going to go collect the caterpillar, which I think's at the diner. We may have collected it off camera. I can't remember. So we'll go get that anyway. Now we do have to get the blade for it. Unfortunately, we haven't bought the blade just yet, so we're going to go head to the store and collect that as well. I think... Actually, no, do we have the blade? I think we have the shovel, not the blade we're looking for. We'll have a look, though. So I'm happy with this, for now at least. We use the tracks to get it nice and compact, so the rocks don't move about and all that good stuff. So we'll quickly go ahead and turn this off again. So basically, I'm going to need to do this about 4 more times, I reckon. So unload and then... start leveling out, so it's probably going to take up 4 or 5 more loads. It's just a shame, but like I said, for now we are going to we'll leave that here. We need to take that down to the sawmill as well. What can we do? Right guys, so we're at our little temporary campsite where us and all the my staff are living for a while until we can get all the proper accommodation set up. But we're in the Ford F, what is this? I don't actually know. Don't forget we don't have these trucks over here, so I do apologise. F350. So there we go. Go ahead and reverse up like this. We want to get this trailer hooked up. Now I have edited this trailer myself for the lawn care series, and this is the first time you guys are actually going to be able to see this, so I'll quickly show you. So on the side of the trailer here, we've added some rack mounts for the strimmers, or weed whackers, whatever you want to call them. We call them strimmers in the UK. So we'll quickly go ahead and jump over here. Now we want to pull forward and get the JCB off. The JCB is our posh skid steer. We only ever use that for like lawn care and stuff like that. I feel like we need to reset the head tracker in a minute. Very low camera in here, that's better. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this unfolded first. So we'll get the JCB off. So this is only basically used for lawn care. We don't want to use it for construction or anything. I know we have done before, but we'll try not to do that again. Right, we'll get this lifted up a minute. Now we do actually have to take this bucket off because we need to get the stump grinder off as well. So we'll get that drop down there, get the hydraulics disconnected, like so. And we'll go get the stump grinder, and then we can go and collect the caterpillar from the diner. It's only around the corner, but we're too lazy, so we'll quickly do that. Get this lifted up a minute. Go, 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 go. There we go. So we'll get this lifted up like that. Put her into reverse, and we'll get this thing off. So we're now ready to go. Unloaded the load. Awesome. Let's get that plopped down here. I'm not going to bother taking this off. We're just going to leave it turned off like that. So that's JCB. So we'll quickly get this. It's a shame you can't do this from the outside. That'd be really cool if you could do that. We'll quickly... By the way, I've changed the wheels white. They're not Mr. Texture. The guy that's been informed me, Dan, I will hopefully remember to put his Instagram finally in the description box. Yeah, he said that he's basically got this trailer in real life and the wheels are white, so I thought I'd swap out to white. Because I don't like the chrome in Farm Sim. I think it looks a bit tacky. In real life it's fine, but not in Farm Sim. It just looks... You can see Hagenstead in it, which is not good. Right, so we get that lifted up. And we'll head to the diner real quick, which is just over here anyway. So we literally could have probably picked up the skid steer and drove it to us, but there we go. We're lazy. So there she is. We'll go ahead and get the door unfolded once again. And we'll try loading up. So this is the bucket I was telling you guys about. As you can see, it's got a flat bottom, so it might come in a little bit more handy here. Now we're just going to quickly go to skid steers in the store. So we actually have the leveler, but we have the same problem with that as we do with the bulldozer, basically. So we're going to try and use the bucket instead. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing loaded up. We're going to get this lifted up for now. Now this skid steer unfortunately is not perfect, breaking the immersion a little bit. This thing does slide around on the trailer, unlike the JCB. I think there's something wrong with the picking up on the locking strip sort of thing. But hopefully it will stay put just until we get to down the road, basically. Go, 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 go. No, it's not going to work. Yeah, this thing, it's like it's got dodgy wheels or something. Which it does. It does have dodgy wheels because it rocks around, but there we go, we're up. And we want to try and get... the where's the arm? There it is. Quick, get it down then. So we want to try and get as close to the front as we can, so for the weight distribution. So as you can see, it's already rocking quite heavily, and we're not even moving. See the wheels glitching out there? That's the only bad thing about the skid steer. Apart from that, it's pretty much perfect. So we'll quickly jump back into the Ford. We'll get the rear door lifted up here. Let's go into camera mode so we can see what's going on. Right, so let's go ahead and head over to our little site of construction, like a construction site. There we go. Pull out nice and gentle so she doesn't jackknife. And we're away. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just fill in all the gaps basically with the cat. Are we going to be able to get in here? I don't think we are. I'll tell you what, we'll park on this side for now. Some idiots left the Ford dump truck in the way. Who was that? Let's go ahead and get the doors lifted up for the final time. See my voice is going. Oh no, please last the rest of the video. Right, so we'll get into the skid steer now. We'll go ahead and get her into reverse. We want to get the arm lifted up so we don't scrape it on the way down. Make sure we don't hit our weed whackers as well. And we're free! Freedom! Right, and we'll just drive into the site. It's not going to be an issue. Get our hazard lights on. I don't think it has any. Thank you, Mr. Car, for just going over around me then. Right, now we're going to cause a mess here with these cones. We'll just drive over them. Stuff it. We'll drive over them. So there, this is the next plan now. So we need to basically fill in the gaps. So there's, well, we've done pretty much all of them now actually. But there's a little gap here on this edge that we're trying to try and get. That was the wrong button, Simulate. Well done, sir. So we'll get this lower down like so. Right, there we go. So we've lifted up a little bit here. We're trying, oh no, wrong gear. We'll back it up. Drop it. Hopefully it'll go in a little bit more even. Not really. That was a waste of time. So yeah, quite a short video today, but I just thought I'd give you guys a little update. Some people have been asking what is going on. So, oh no, this thing's struggling. Really? Really? You really going to struggle like that? Oh dear. Alright, go around like that. No, this skid steer is not very good at all, unfortunately. It's a good skid steer, it's just that something wrong with the wheels. Hopefully it'll get fixed in a future update. But yeah, I think we're going to need another load. So at least the cat is now here ready to go. So we'll jump into the Ford dumper truck one more time. We'll go collect another load and I think we'll sign off here. So let's just get rid of these cones a minute. Lift these up. Boop. There we go. Apparently these are wall pallets. That can't be right. Right, so there's been a slight change of plan, guys. I do apologise. I forgot we had this Duramax here that we need to go ahead and unload. So we're going to go ahead and take this down. This will be the last job of the day. Go ahead and sell the rest of these logs, and then the land is completely clear, basically. We can just start building from now on out. So yeah, we need to get a couple more loads of crushed rock off camera. We'll go ahead and lay that down. Then we've got to start laying the concrete down. And then we should be sorted. It's a shame we don't have a steamroller. I was looking for a steamroller, but I couldn't find one, so that's why we're using the bulldozer, because yeah, I think a steamer will be a little bit more realistic. Well, we're not doing tarmac, but you know what I mean. So we'll quickly floor it down to here. We're doing 30, so we're not breaking the speed limit just yet. And then it's 60 for here, so cool. Actually, the first ever time in my channel history, I've had my first ever crash during a recording. So I've had crashes before with farm sim, of course, but not during recording, so that's interesting. That's new. Bit of a shame, but there we go. So we're going to go ahead and, I think we got to about here. We'll go ahead and drive up to this road, and as I was about to say, there's no speed limit up here, so we can just floor it all the way up to the mill, and then we'll get these rocks sewed off. So yeah, I know I've said it a couple of times, but just to clarify, now all we need to do is lay down some concrete, and then we can actually start building once that's dried and set. So yeah, look, once again, let me know what any good sheds you guys may know. Maybe you know a good shed that I don't know about, so feel free to let me know, and if I do decide to go with yours, and I didn't know about it, I'll give you guys a shout out, of course. Right, we'll go ahead and, first of all, get these logs sold up here. Some of them are already selling somehow, but there we go. So much do we get for that? We've got quite a lot, actually. We've got, geez, like £10,000 for that. $10,000, maybe a bit more. So there we go. We've now pretty much set the baseline down. Now we've just got to get some concrete laid down, as I said. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me once again for Lawn Care USA. If you did enjoy, please slap the thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.